So some platforms that support closed captioning, like I said, Canvas, Zoom, Panopto, YouTube, Screencast.com Pro version, not free version, unfortunately. And unfortunately, each one kind of does it a little bit differently. And I don't want you to feel like you have to memorize how each one of these things works. So here's a good slide to just kind of keep in your back pocket. Again, in 2022, 2023, this might change. So this is very time dependent. It's dependent on the technology deciding to support different things. Like I said, the two main caption files that we talk about are Srt and Vtt. And there isn't a whole lot of difference between them except formatting. Pretty much, I highlighted some of these to draw your attention to them. Basically, you can use VTT for pretty much everything except Google Drive. And you can use SRT for pretty much anything except Canvas because it breaks for Apple devices. And then most of these have some kind of auto caption available. So Canvas will not do machine captions for you. Google Drive will not do machine captions for you. I actually don't know about Screencast.com because I don't have a pro version, but I was not able to find anything on auto caption from Screencast.com, which, by the way, is a TechSmith product. That's sort of the free or pro version of where you can upload your videos that works with like Camtasia or whatnot. Although TechSmith has now announced a partnership with Panopto, so I don't know. I don't know if they're going to continue to support Screencast. It'll be interesting to find that out. In any case, there's an important note with Zoom is that you have to turn on the option to have auto captions first. I've been burned by that, by forgetting to turn it on, and then it did not generate captions for me. And it does not work with local recordings. So you have to use the cloud recording option in order to get that. So take a screenshot of this, keep it in your back pocket. I will send this PowerPoint out as well. But just know that kind of take a look and think about what platforms you use when you have your students watching your videos, and take note of what types of files you might be able to use. Caption converters are really easy to find because, like I said, the captions themselves, there isn't a whole lot of difference between the files. So I have a couple of resources here. If you want to upload your caption file, let's say you have an SRT file that you downloaded from Panopto and you need to turn it into a VTT because you're going to use Canvas, you can upload that file here and download a VTT or vice versa. If you are wary of downloads and you're trying to get a VTT file and you just want to copy and paste it into Notepad, you can do a copy and paste version right here without downloading any files. Okay, any questions? Any questions about anything that we covered so far? Feel free to unmute or ask in the chat. How do we get a caption file to begin with? Good question. So I'm going to talk a little bit about requesting human captions from KVCC's caption service, but to get a machine caption file, I'm going to go back up here, where it says you can download and you can see whether it offers auto captions. For example, let's say I am currently recording this workshop on Zoom. I have captioning turned on. So once I go to get my recording online, I can download these captions as a VTT file. I can also make edits to those captions first. Zoom has a caption editor feature, so I can change any inaccuracies that the machine captions have, and then I can download that file, and then I can upload this VTT file to Canvas. I can upload it to YouTube, Panopto. I cannot upload it to Google Drive, so I would need to convert it to an SRT if I needed to do that, etc. So as you can see, YouTube lets you edit your captions and download them. Panopto lets you edit your captions and download them. Google Drive doesn't come with a caption editor. Zoom, Canvas doesn't come with a caption editor. So that's how you turn machine captions into a caption file.